Hello everybody, it's probably going to be noisy out here, but I had noticed a little bit of mold on one of the cucumber plants, and I've had mold in the greenhouse. It damaged a lot of my fruit on my trees that I had in there. Next year they're staying out. I'm not even going to take them in there. I think they can survive. But anyway, we're here to see how much stuff has grown up. We planted them on the 8th. Today's the 13th. That's 5 days. And as you can see, the tomato plants is coming up. They're doing pretty good. Alright. If I get my camera right. There we go. Let's get... Well, there we go. Well, this is ridiculous. Anyway, so... Here's that one. Let's move it completely. Here's our little thing. So we're doing it on, checking on them on. Let's see, this is 4/13. So it's 5 days. And they've all come up. Well, not all of them. They're just about up. Okay, then we have these. This is where I should have waited longer to plant these because they just go crazy. And sometimes I have the problem, same as Dino does. I get them coming up like this, and they look awesome. They're just great. Okay? Turn around where you can see them better. Now this is after 5 days. The cucumber seeds just come up like crazy. There we go. I took the little cap off of his head. I don't know if you can see it or not here. He's got a little cap on there, his little seed. I do it very gently. I pull a seed off so it can go ahead and open up. Sometimes it's just hard for them to get them off of themselves. But you have to be really, really careful. So you see, cucumbers has really started to grow. I brought them in the house to let them finish germinating. This is 5 days of growth on the cucumbers. Now these are the burpees over here, and these were the Penningtons. No doubt the burpees has done a lot better. But you know, the Pennington is coming along. It's fine. I don't know. There's always noises out here. I apologize for the traffic. We're pretty close to the road. But anyway, let's see. We need to write this down. 4/13/24. And they have grown maybe an inch, 2 inches. I don't know. I'd say 2 inches. We're guesstimating about 2 inches. That's on the burpees. This is tomato things. Hold up. We got to change paper. We're on the wrong paper. Anyway, as you can see, they're doing really well. I got one seed back here that looks like keeps getting mold on it, but it may not be. It may just be that it's fuzzy. We'll see. We may have to eliminate him. Anyway, as you can see, they're doing really good. They need some sun. I'm going to move them down here in the sun and let them get a little bit of sun. It's going to be a shaded sun. And let them grow some more. Turn the opposite way of the light, where they're bending so they'll pull ourselves back up some. Anyway, so it is 4/13/24 and 4/13/24. Alright, now on the cucumbers, the Sumters, there's like, oh, I don't know. There's like maybe 3. I don't know, they all look like they're up. We're going to say they're all up. And they're up maybe half an inch to an inch. That was the Pennington. Now over here is the burpee. Now the burpee's gone wild. which is what happens to mine. They go wild, and then it's still a little cool to plant, and they're growing like crazy. But then you go to put them in your soil, and all of a sudden it stunts their growth, and, you know, they don't do well. I have that same problem, too. All right, so these have grown up, let's say, 1.5 to 3 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, we'll say. That's about 2 inches there to you, about that much. So anyway, they're doing really good. Now, whenever you transplant them, that's when you can get into trouble, because this is supposed to be like super soil, you know, and I don't know. There you are. You're not going to come up. I don't like putting two in a hole because it's so hard to separate them. But that one it didn't do very good. Like I told you, remember I told you, that the little flat seeds do not do well, and that's the reason I put a fat seed in there. This is a skinny seed, and you see it's deformed a little bit. It's not like it ought to be. That's the reason you do that. You want to, if you see a seed that's kind of flat, it's got a question where it's going to come up, put a good seed beside it. And these two here, push them apart just a little bit. There we go, and these two, because they're all hugging to each other. There we go. That's a little better. And then these two here are just really, really looking nice. So there you go. So that's the reason you usually put, if you got a skinny seed, you put two in there. Make sure you put a fat one with a skinny one, because the skinny one may come up or it may be deformed like that one. See, that one there is deformed. I don't know how I can get you to see it any better than that, but it's flat on that one side. Just don't look right. So anyway, so they're doing good. So that is the how are they doing type video. I think they did well. But then, you know, everybody can get seeds to come up. Everybody can get seeds to come up. But then it's the things getting them to live after you do that. So I've got some of their soil, the Verpisoil. I bought the Verpisoil so I could see if it makes a difference, because I used to just plant it in any kind of a soil. But this one I'm going to use Verpisoil after the Verpi container thing, just to see if it works. Because before, whenever I'd plant some, they wouldn't make it, or they wouldn't do as good. So that's that. Let's see. Now the tomatoes, well, the tomatoes are probably about half an inch to an inch. Let's see. The Pennington only has, turn around please, I'm not sure which one. There we go. You pick them up, move them around, you forget. That's the reason you label your tray. Because after you move it, okay, this is the Rugers on this side. Right here's Rugers. And this is the Brandywines, the Burpees. Now, from right now, it looks like they're both doing pretty good. The Rugers, of course, both of these are Burpee seeds. The Ruger's coming up a little better, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 that's, I would say, close to an inch and a half. Let's see, inch to inch and a half. These over here are not up that much. They're just barely up, and that is the Brandywines. Maybe 1/4 of an inch up. There we go. Anyway, doing all these little experiments so I can help everybody else out, and myself too, because I've had problems like y'all have. If y'all had any problems with anything, let me know, and we can kind of see how everything grows and do it step by step. And I'll check back in with another couple days and let you know how they're doing. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, anybody who might like this greenhouse and the growing. And I'll be back with you. Thanks for coming by and visiting, and